Hello from Lucoshi and welcome to Planet Zoo. Yes, it's here, at least the beta is, and my god, it's what we expected it to be, I guess. It has its flaws, but we'll get into that in a minute. But, yeah. I have finally uploaded the video on Planet Zoo whilst it has already been out for like 3 days. But first I wanted to kinda get a hang of the game. I think that's understandable. And there are loads of other people uploading stuff, so you could probably watch them instead of me anyway. Which is probably a better idea anyway, because in this video of 10 minutes, which is roughly like 3 hours of footage, I only build one building. But that's to be expected of me, I guess. The main thing for me in Planet Zoo is the new building system, which I have put to use in this building. Extremely... yeah, we are just trying to test what we can do, and I'm going to try to show you why I am so excited about Planet Zoo instead of Zoo Tycoon 2. It's not because of the animals, and the animals look awesome, but there are like 5 of them, of which 2 are very obscure bear species, which haven't been in European zoos for like 100 years, but we won't get into that today. Everything looks great. Animals look great, animations look great, the foliage is absolutely amazing. It's insane how good the foliage looks. And the buildings and stuff look amazing as well. The lighting is insane. Everything is great. But the beta is very buggy gameplay wise. Everything crashes, nothing really works. All of the animals die because of stupid reasons. But yeah, the building works. And the building is great. I've already seen people make crazy stuff, namely Silver Red, of course, who has just done insane shit, and the stuff I'm doing in this video is pretty much what he has done in Planet's Coaster before, but oh well, this time is by me, and it's not great. We are trying to build a kind of Mongolian building, but I have no idea what Mongolian buildings look like, so as far as I could find on Google, it's just pretty much a slightly darker Chinese/Japanese style and a bit simpler. So that's what we went for, and also what I wanted to go for. I just wanted to have a very basic building, and I want this zoo to be very basic because we are in Mongolia, because that's where Frontier decided they wanted us to be in the franchise mode. Yeah, and everyone is building a Mongolian zoo, I guess, but I've seen no one actually do it in the actual style of Mongolia, so I've only seen very modern American zoos so far on the Discord servers. Discord server I'm talking about, by the way, is the Discord server of the Lady Designer, the YouTuber who also is making loads of Planet Zoo content, because that's the most, how should I put it? I don't know, I just like that the most as a Planet Zoo community, and of course just the Maramba Zoo Tycoon 2 server is the one I talk in a lot too. But none of the real Zoo Tycoon people have really dug into Planet Zoo so far, mostly because of money and PC reasons, because the computer needs to be pretty heavy for Planet Zoo, or so I thought, but turns out Planet Zoo is pretty decently optimized as opposed to Planet Coaster. I cannot run Planet Coaster smoothly at all, especially if I'm recording, but right now I'm playing on pretty much the highest settings, and I could record flawlessly, so that's great. Only thing being, I can't record in real time. I can only record in time-lapse stuff, because then I record on way less frames per second than if I do real-time stuff. So I'm not going to do a walkthrough at the end of this video, so just try to see what it looks like in the time-lapse instead. And I will try to put the zoo on the Steam Workshop, I guess, so you can take a look at it. The building itself is already on the workshop as a Mongolian-styled entrance building, ticket booth, one of the two, I think. I'm not sure. Because this is pretty much the ticket booth, which isn't something that is necessary in Planet Zoo, but who cares? I want to make a building, and I figured that was the most logical one, because I like to have a building at the entrance and then just have a gate. I don't like the entrance to be in a building. I don't know. It's just what I do. It's what I always do. So that's also what we are doing here. I put loads of time into the roof because I wanted to make my own roof out of these planks. And it's just so satisfying to just place lots of planks and offset some of them, rotate them a little bit, and see the lights reflect on them. It's not the best looking roof ever. It's a bit thin, but I like it, and it's my first roof. Thinking about it, I should probably recolor some of them, some of the planks, just to make a bit different. But recoloring is still not very easy to do in Planet Zoo, as far as I've heard from other people, sorry. In Planet Coaster you can select multiple items and recolor them all at once, but in Planet Zoo apparently you can only do one at a time, which would be very time consuming, so I don't think we'll do that yet. And as for the walls of the building, I had no idea what the hell to do. So I just put some planks in there and I figured it will be fine, and I kinda like it. Like I said, it's not amazing, but it's different from the stuff you already are seeing in Planet Zoo a lot. We already have the blue roof phenomenon of Planet Coaster happening in Planet Zoo, where everything is starting to look the same. But yeah, at least everything looks great. I really like the colors of everything. The colors of all the woods are awesome, which is something which for some reason is kind of hard to get woods to look good. Because in Zoo Tycoon 2, all of the wood, I don't know, I don't really like the colors of the wood. The two wood colors I use over here are way better than the ones I use in Zoo Tycoon 2. I don't know why, but I just like these more. Possibly something with lights as well. If you're wondering what kind of gibberish is on the sign on front there, it's tickets in Mongolian, I think, kinda. I tried to make these Mongolian letters with the European Western kind of alphabet letters we have in the game, which also look great, by the way. Everything looks great. I really like Planet Zoo so far. Like I've said, it has its problems, which we'll get into in the next episode probably, when I start building exhibits actually, because that's something which is not really possible in Planet Zoo at the moment, making exhibits. They want you to make habitats, which means that this is my third franchise zoo I've started. I had two others which both have gone horribly bad. The first one I went bankrupt because I made a nice little aviary for a P-file, which then said it needed 300 square meters to live, which is just insane. So it died, and then I made a tortoise exhibit, which also needed like 200 square meters, which is also just insane. So it also died. And yeah, then I figured I'd start another zoo, which was great, which was not realistic at all because I had to make everything huge. And I built an ostrich exhibit, and then I got baby ostriches, and apparently those are extremely buggy because they kept escaping and people were running away from the baby ostriches, and that also didn't work. So we're starting a new zoo, no more ostriches, no more P-files in tiny aviaries. We will probably still make aviaries, but we just won't put animals in them, because I just want to make a realistic zoo. Everyone has been building these habitats and stuff, and I just do not like these habitats. They're not realistic. The animals look great, but I legit have not seen a realistic exhibit so far, and that is maybe on my part. Maybe I'm just too nitpicky, and maybe I just am used to the way stuff looks in Zoo Tycoon, but I haven't really seen anyone try to make something really realistic. Mealy has given it a try, and he has made some cool looking stuff, but also his stuff is big, and that's not your fault, Mealy, because it's just what we have to do in the game. So we're going to try to find a healthy middle, make kinda big exhibits, which hopefully are still kinda realistic. We'll try to push the limits of the tiniest exhibits possible, because even the tiniest exhibits possible on Planet Zoo are huge. But hopefully that will be fixed in the real game, in the full release. I'm holding my breath for them to just have an option in which we can turn off all of the needs of animals and stuff, in sandbox mode at least, so we can just build whatever we want and don't have to worry about the animals dying. And otherwise, we'll just continue the Zoo Tycoon tradition of playing the game paused all the time. But yeah, this weekend I won't be able to make videos, sadly, and I am very busy the other days, but I'm going to try to make stuff for you guys. So, I hope you like this, and see you next time.